Hello gamers! In today's video I'll show you tons of new game breaking tricks, new undiscovered tech, and new ways to make your enemies rage quit the game. So if I helped you land some free kills, please help me by subscribing to my channel. And without further ado, let's start this video with the first trick. Pause for a sec. Before I'm gonna showcase the first trick, you need to get familiar with a new tech discovered by aGamingGamer, which lets you walk on Azami Keba barriers without them breaking. If you or your teammate deploy a Keba barrier, you can, as soon as it hits the object, sprint or walk on a Keba during its deploying phase, which lasts for about less than a second. There are two main reasons to perform this tech. The first reason is to gain extra height to vault on tall places where you usually can't get up to. For example, getting on top of this structure on tower. And the second reason is to gain more distance mid-air to reach places far away from you. For example, getting inside windows around the maps. If you found anything interesting with this new tech, comment down below because I'm curious and always read my comments. Aight, now you know everything about the Azami Keba bridge walk. Back to the video. Let's start simple as usual. This trick lets you get on top of the exhibition tables half wall for some insane angles. Firstly, deploy your Goyo canister on the top left part of the TV. Then make a half jump on the north side of the table. Look at the Goyo canister to the south and find a wall prompt. From here, you have angles to Shrine, main stairs, main breach, and my personal favorite, all the way to Geisha feet holes. Coming up, we got a new way to get on top of the skylight on Villa again. Make sure to bring an OSA for this because you'll need an OSA shield for this trick. Proceed to the end of the skylight and place down your shield next to the skylight as shown in the video. Vault over the OSA shield, and as soon as you land on the glass, quickly sprint to the middle of the skylight. There's barely any risk of falling down, but in rare cases it might be just a skill issue, so practice in a custom game if needed. Once you're on top of the skylight, it'll have angles to both trophy and statue sites, plus the split section between the sites. You can even manage to get some pics all the way down the library/memorial hallway. Next up, we got this video's first spawn peak on Canal, and we're gonna utilize the Azami Keba bridge walk tech. Deploy the first Keba on the floor, exactly where I show you. Break everything on the boxes except for the last PC. Get on top of the red box and make a half top to the north and stand up. From there, sprint to the black box and align yourself parallel with the Keba. Once you're top of the black box, get your friend to deploy a vertical Keba barrier facing east using the Keba placed on the floor. Make sure your teammate has the alignments and then deploy the Keba. As soon as you hear the Keba getting placed, sprint to the window and crouch at the end to fit inside the window. If done correctly, the Keba should have made a bridge into the window, and from here you will cook anyone spawning construction. Up next, we got a crazy parkour spot on Visa. Break this TV above this tall plant and get yourself on the lower plants as shown in the video. Just make sure not to get rubber banded. Go to the corner on the plant and deploy a Keba at the bottom middle of the fire extinguisher to create a Keba bridge to the gumball machine. Sprint south until you get stuck in this space between the plant and the wall. Then, carefully get on top of this branch on the plant, which I recommend to practice in a custom game first before doing it yourself. Once you're on top of the branch, have your teammate align the Keba on the west side of the pillar just a couple of inches above the chairs. As soon as the Keba gets deployed, run towards it and then turn left towards the plant pot. From here, you will catch anyone off guard pushing Visa, or you can use the spot as a one-way spawn peak. Up next, we got two insane parkour spots on Chalet. The first one is an unexpected parkour spot to get on top of the beans in office. Break the shelves above the table and walk on top of the metal cabinet using the coffee machines. Align yourself in the middle and stand up. Get your teammate to find the Keba alignment on the top part of the metal handle facing towards south. Once your teammate does have the alignment, deploy the Keba and walk straight forward for a while. Turn left, and once you're high enough, find the wall prompt. From here, you will deny anyone pushing K9 wall, or out of fairness, the whole site. The next parkour spot is to get on top of mezzanine. Deploy a Keba on the bookshelf and melee it twice. Deploy your Goyo canister approximately where you place it, but not too far on the right. Let your teammate break the Keba while you're in the animation of deploying the Goyo. and this should create an extended vault prompt, making vaulting on top of the bookshelf possible. Deploy a Keba on this cabinet without breaking the books. This can also be done with a deployable shield to save an extra Keba. Go ahead and vault on top of the bookshelf. Then make a half drop on the east side of the shelf and align yourself exactly where I show you. Stand up and look north, but slightly to the right. Make sure your teammate have the Keba aligned at the top right part of the shelf, and as soon as you hear the Keba getting deployed, walk straight forwards and look left to find the vault prompt. From here, you will deny anyone pushing K9 or top fireplace. You can also upgrade this trick if you deploy a Keba on this brick part on the fireplace to vault on the beams and chill on there. Moving on, we got an exclusive way to get on top of the UFO on Theme Park. Deploy an Azami barrier next to the lamp and prep it. Place a Goyo canister aligned with this black part on the UFO as slow as you can, and have your friend break the Keba, just like in a Chalet trick. Place a shield close to the Goyo to later vault on top of the railing. Have your friend place a Keba on this part of the wall on the middle to the left. Now, vault over the shield from the side and make sure to land on top of the railing. Once you have proceeded above the Azami on the railing, make sure your teammates have the second Keba aligned to the edge with this purple neon light on the first Keba. Deploy the Keba and run across the UFO. From here, you will cover off angles on arcade balcony, and you'll even have an angle all the way to security door. This last trick is a meme spot for those who takes rank not seriously. Break this wall on Arsenal to create a ramp up to the shelf. Get on top of the ramp at enough height and place an Azami gate where I show you. While crouched, find the vault prompt and vault on top of the shelf. From here, you will almost deny anyone in sight and even have angles on Moto doorway. Thank you for watching, guys, and if you stayed until the end, comment down below your favorite trick from this video. And make sure to practice them before using them in a real game. As always, take care and peace.